the east side party like we do.
Hello and welcome to the practice problems video for the section on modeling with linear functions. So here's the first question. We have a phone company that has a monthly cellular plan where a customer pays a flat monthly fee and then a certain amount of money per minute used on the phone. If a customer uses 410 minutes, the monthly cost will be $71.50. If the customer uses 720 minutes, the monthly cost is $118. Okay, so we have part A, B, and C. Let's just read part A. So we're going to find a linear equation for the monthly cost of this cell phone plan as a function of x, the number of monthly minutes used. Okay, so starting with part A, so let's look back at the top part of the question. So what are they really giving us, these values here? So what we have is, okay, so 410 minutes corresponds to a cost of $71.50, right? And then we have 720 minutes corresponding to a monthly cost of $118 even. So these two pieces of information, or these two pairs, are actually points on our graph or function or equation, you could say. So 410 corresponds to 71.50, okay? And 720 leads to an output of 118, okay? And our job is to find some linear equation. I'll call it C of t, okay? So t represents the minutes you're using. Or, well, we could say of x, because they said as a function of x. So C of x, that is. Okay? That's what we're going to find is some linear function representing the cost of the monthly cost of your cell phone plan based on the number of minutes used during that month. Okay? Alrighty. So given these 2 points, remember whenever you're given 2 points and it has to do something with a line, we can always find the slope, right? So slope, in this case, is going to be equal to, I'll do this minus this, okay? So 118 minus 71.50 divided by 720 minus 410, okay? And this turns out to be 0.15, okay, when you plug it into your calculator. Or you can do division yourself, by all means. Okay, so we have the slope, and now we can fill in, okay, C of x is equal to 0.15 times x plus b. Now the question is, well, what's our y-intercept? And we can figure that out by plugging in either of these 2 points in for x and y, or our C of x, okay? So let's just choose, I don't know, we could choose the 721, okay, because that doesn't have any more decimals in it. So 118, the cost, is equal to 0.15 when we plug in 720 minutes, right? So then we solve for b, and then we get 118 minus 0.15 times 720 is equal to b, and this turns out to be an even 10, okay? So now we have the slope, which is 0.15, and the y-intercept, which is a 10. So let's construct our equation on the next slide. So ultimately, for part A, our C of t is equal to slope, so 0.15, times, well, sorry, I keep using t. C of x, that is, C of x is equal to 0.15 times x, the number of minutes you talk during that month, or you use your phone, and then plus 10, which is our y-intercept that we found. Okay, so this is the equation for the monthly cost of the cell plan. And now let's work on part B. So we have, you interpret the slope and vertical intercept of the equation. So the first thing, I think it's easier to start with maybe the vertical intercept or the y-intercept, okay? So the y-intercept is equal to 10. So that means, well, that's the y-intercept occurs when our input is 0. So that means when we have 0 minutes used on your phone. So this is like the cost, the monthly cost of cell plan, we could say, when 0 minutes using your phone. So what does that mean? You don't use your phone at all, but this is how much it costs? That's really weird. So this is actually, this is kind of like AKA, the flat monthly fee, okay, that they talk about in the beginning of the problem. So this is the flat monthly fee for just having that plan, okay? All right, and then on the other hand, our slope, our m, which is 0.15, okay, this is being multiplied times x. So that would be per minute. So this represents the cost per minute of using your phone. Okay? So this basically means 15 cents. It costs 15 cents, either represented by this or 15 cents, to talk for 1 minute, or to use phone for 1 minute. Use phone for, I'll just draw a line here, hold on, separate those, for 1 minute. Okay? So 15 cents per minute to use your phone. Okay, and lastly we have part C, kind of the easiest part now that we've found our equation. So we're going to use our equation, c of x is equal to 0.15x plus 10 to find the monthly cost if 687 minutes are used. So that basically means we're just going to find when x is equal to 687. So we just plug that in. C of 687 is equal to 0.15 times 687 plus 10. And this is going to be equal to, when you plug that into your calculator and punch some numbers, we just get 113.05, which corresponds to a monthly cost of $113.05. Okay?